Hello and welcome to Metabolic Balance Nutrition Plan. I just want to give you a little bit of an introduction. My name is Jamie Fittipaldi. I am the creator of the Warrior Woman Way. I am also a Metabolic Balance Nutrition Coach. I am certified here in the state of Georgia. But I want to kind of give a little bit of a quick overview to give you an idea of what Metabolic Balance is. So Metabolic Balance is a nutrition program. It was created by Dr. Wolfak in 2002. He is a doctor of internal medicine and nutrition. So he was the mastermind behind Metabolic Balance, and he actually wrote his dissertation about infant and early childhood obesity. And during his early years as a doctor, he worked in the ER in Germany, and metabolic syndrome soon became a big focus of his attention. So with that, his experience with many different diets and nutrition programs motivated him to develop the Metabolic Balance program. He teamed up with Sylvia Burkle, and then the program was quickly recognized as an extremely effective, all-natural method to optimize health, balance hormones, reduce weight, and permanently keep off excess weight. So today, there's over 600,000 participants worldwide. We have well over 4,000 coaches as well, and that's expanding rapidly, so that number could be a little bit low. Metabolic Balance is in over 50 countries, 2 coaches here in Georgia, over 100 in the US. So the procedure and how Metabolic Balance works, it is a nutrition program with a goal that supports participants who want to make long-term changes in their diet. So the personal coach, being myself, I accompany you as a client or participant during a 4-phase program. So I will guide you, support you, educate you through the entire process. So in order to participate in the program, it is required that participants go through and familiarize themselves with the program, which we typically do in a one-on-one coaching session or a consultation. There are some other resources you can use as well to get more information in reference to Metabolic Balance. So one of the necessary data that we use in order to create this meal plan is blood results. We test over 34 different blood values, and then we also go into a creation of the plan. So once we have the lab work back, we send the lab work, the medical history. After we do the consultation and get all of that history, we send that information off to our doctors in Germany in order for them to create the nutrition plan, the meal plan for you. So it does consist of 4 phases. The first phase is what we call a preparation phase, and that's 2 days designed in order to prepare the body for what's about to happen in the strict conversion phase for the nutrition conversion. So then in the strict conversion phase, this typically lasts a minimum of 14 days, and it can go anywhere from 14 days to 2 months. It's really until a client reaches their set goal. And it could be a weight loss goal, it could be a health goal, whatever the goal is for that particular participant. So, and they're only allowed in the strict phase to eat the foods that are on the list in your meal plan. So that's how that works. And then the relaxed conversion phase is our phase 3. And that was while you were allowed to add in more foods to the plan, have more cheat days, or we call it treat days. People are more familiar with the term cheat days, but we like to just call it a treat. And that is in the relaxed conversion phase. And then in the maintenance phase, this is the 4th phase that lasts the participant's lifetime. So this is not a one-time, 1-month plan. This is something that you will use for the rest of your life. It keeps the pounds off. It keeps clients from falling back into old behaviors. So this is a lifestyle change, long-term diet adjustment, so that they can achieve long-term success and make it possible to keep the new weight and maintain any health improvements. So during this period, again, supported by myself as the coach, trained and certified in the Metabolic Balance method. So the coaching sessions will be conducted typically in one-on-one, sometimes a group session. There's also webinars that are hosted for each particular phase. There's a lot of resources to get you through the program, and the biggest one is having a coach to guide you along the way. So the intensive contact with the coach, myself, also ensures that the participant can adhere to all of the 8 fundamental rules to achieve such success. So again, in this slide, we take the blood values, your personal information, and then any foods in the nutrient database. So if there's an allergy, a particular food, a dislike, we make sure that that is not in the plan when the plan is designed, just particularly for allergy purposes. Some clients find that along the way, once they have their plan, they might have foods on there that they didn't think they liked. And as their diet and nutrition changes, they develop a liking to that particular food. So we try not to eliminate any foods that might be beneficial to the client's health that their body might need. So the metabolic balance assumption is that every person is able to produce the necessary hormones and enzymes to have a well-balanced metabolism. When you're supplied with all the required building blocks, your vitamins, your minerals, your trace elements through appropriate nutrition. So every person with a well-balanced metabolism is able to choose the food items which contain exactly these building blocks with the help of their inner signals, so their appetite or aversion. So how is our diet plan different than any other diet that you've been on? So we don't count peas, we don't lock up your refrigerator, there's no crazy diet pills to keep you from eating. This plan is designed for you to eat. So we have a lot of different foods in our pyramid, and you'll see on the first one, we have oils, we have bread, we have potatoes. Mostly the oils are for cooking. Or lightly on the salad, but we do use a lot of those. And then on the second level is where you use your animal products and your plant proteins. We also have the different grains that are the foundation for the USDA nutrition pyramid. We have them kind of second to last on our level. So from time to time, Metabolic Balance does allow a glass of red wine or beer, whatever your taste may desire. The characteristics of red wine in relation to type 2 diabetes and coronary heart disease are generally recognized. So, and like in the USDA pyramid, sweets are on the very last level of the pyramid, along with soft drinks and other donuts, cakes, things like that promote fat synthesis due to their high fructose and sweetener count. We do not use artificial sweeteners. The sweets that are on our list are mainly from fruits. So the eight rules for metabolic balance to be successful, and we do advise that if you are not prepared to conform to these 8 fundamental rules of the metabolic balance plan, that you may be better suited to try something else. These 8 rules are very important for the success of the program to work. So it will save yourself and myself as a coach a lot of trouble if you are not prepared to follow these 8 simple rules. I'll kind of go through them really quickly. Rule number 1, eat exactly 3 meals a day. Do not eat more or less than the plan prescribes. So it's going to be very detailed in the plan of exactly how much of what foods are able to eat. So it takes the guesswork out of it, really. But you just have your 3 meals a day. It's kind of simple, actually. Rule number 2 is ensure there is a 5-hour break between meals. We use that time for your body to burn fat. That is a fat burning phase. Where you're not eating, just consuming water. So rule number 3 is to keep the duration of the meal below 1 hour, so 60 minutes. Really taking your time to eat the food, chew it thoroughly, and prepare the ingested food well for the digestive system. So the first step to digestion is in your mouth. So you want to chew your food, take your time, and do it slow. And rule number 4, begin every meal with 1 or 2 bites of the protein portion to minimize insulin response. So we always take a couple bites of the protein first so that we keep the insulin at a lower level, to keep you in fat burning mode. So rule number 5 is to eat only 1 type of protein with each meal. So we do not mix proteins or protein groups. Therefore, there's not going to be steak and eggs as a meal with some type of vegetable. We also eat 3 different proteins each day. So you will never have chicken for lunch and chicken for dinner. You'll have 3 different types of protein at each meal, and you will not mix proteins. Rule number 6 is to finish dinner by 9 p.m. And this one's a little loose depending on your work schedule. This would be for a normal, maybe 9 to 5 worker. If if you work the night shift, your schedule might vary a little bit, but that's something that your coach will go through with you personally. Rule number 7 is to drink the quantity of water calculated for you throughout the day. This will be designated in your plan. The rule of thumb is typically half your body weight in ounces, and this will be designated on your plan. Of course, you can always drink more, but this is the minimum amount that you need to move the toxins and waste through the body efficiently. Rule number 8, like the old adage said, eat 1 apple a day. Eat an apple a day keeps the doctor away. We find this very much true. An apple is one of the healthiest fruits out there, and it's easily available all year round. And the health-giving benefits are numerous. So again, there is a copy of the Metabolic Balance Pyramid. Again, drink water sufficiently. Lots of fruits and vegetables, salad, healthy oils, potatoes, rye bread. We have lots of dairy, produce. We have fish, meat, poultry, eggs, tofu. The potatoes and cereal, the grains are very low on the pyramid or high on the pyramid, however you want to look at it. And then very few sweets and soft drinks. Really suggest that you eliminate soft drinks altogether. We know the health benefits are not, especially diet soda, not that good for you. Not good for you at all. And this slide actually shows what a sample of the personal meal plan looks like. So you will see you get 3 choices for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and these can be moved around. Your coach goes over this with you specifically, so they can be mixed and matched. And then you'll see you have lunch. You've designated like fish and vegetables with the fruit and the bread. Again, 1 protein per meal, 3 proteins a day. Vegetables and lettuce are always pretty much with every meal, except for breakfast. It mixes up a little bit. Sometimes you'll have yogurt or oatmeal, maybe something like that. So, and you do have fruit, and the bread are optional, except for the fruit, the 1 apple a day. That is a requirement. But the rest of the fruit and the bread is optional. If you're not hungry, you don't have to eat it. You'll find that these food portions are actually, it's a lot of food, and it will satisfy you throughout the day. This is another example of the list of foods that would be on your list. Now, this has been converted to English, so some of the words are a little, might not look familiar. So these are a lot of samples of what might be on somebody's individual plan. Every single plan is different. So this is the exact foods that you will need to eat, and however you mix them up based on the weight and whatever your meal is for that day. But you will mix it up. It gives a lot of variety to give you different things every day. So you're not eating salad every single day. You can mix it up. You can have fruit, you can have fish. You can have seafood. You see oysters, mussels, all kinds of different fish on there, duck, turkey, whatever might be on your particular plan. Cheese is a protein, so we'll have a lot of that. In most of the meal plans, of course, unless you have some kind of dairy allergy, that would be eliminated from the plan. But lots of choices, lots of individual foods, but these would be the foods when your plan is designed for you. It is based on your blood work. It is based on your medical history. It is based on allergies. There's a lot that goes into this. No 2 plans are alike. It's like a fingerprint, just specific to you. So this just shows the positive changes clients can experience throughout, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. The mental well-being, physical well-being, ease of pain. So many changes that occur throughout your body that with proper diet, it's very beneficial. So here are a couple resources that you can access. Dr. Foonfak's ebook is available on Amazon.com, Metabolic Balance, Nutrition Basics. Another book that I can order for you is a Metabolic Balance and Nutrition Roadmap. That's something that I have available for clients. So with that, I just ask for you, if you are interested in metabolic balance, please reach out to me. You can reach me by email, warriorwomanway@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook at the Warrior Woman Way. I'd be happy to talk to you personally. Jamie Fittipaldi on Facebook. Please reach out to me, find me. I'm on Instagram as well, the Warrior Woman Way. So reach out. I'd love to hear from you, get a free consultation, see if this would be something that would work for you, and we can go from there. Thank you, and as always, be a warrior.